Hey, pile two. Um, I know that I'm not quite sure exactly where I left off on pile two, but I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. So, this is going to be the rest of how your outcome is going to be, what the outcome is going to be of your situation, more like. So, um, I have, let me see here, the number three, Moths. And I was kind of excited about this because typically these cards always come out in reverse. And in both piles, not one of them was in reverse today. So I think that's pretty awesome. So it shows me that more of a positive outcome is going to be for pile one and pile two for sure. This is travel, expansion, and lots of activity are the gifts of the three. You broaden your horizons, exploring new realms, both spiritually and physically. Enjoy good fortune and new partnerships, along with Midrid opportunities, an inspiring educational course, artistic projects, and collaborations, or short trips away that bring you inspiration. So that is totally awesome. Let me find this real quick. This is going to be the Two of Wands. With the Two of Wands, it's clear you're on your way to success. You focused on a goal and have boldly pointed all efforts in that direction. Since the suit of Wands deals heavily with the mind, take this time to become aware of your thought patterns, specifically towards yourself. What is the quality and tone of your thoughts? Mostly positive or negative? How well do you treat yourself on the journey to your highest dreams? So be aware of that. Really be aware of your thoughts and how you do treat yourself. And do you stay positive? Do you stay, or do you have negative thoughts towards yourself? Are you really encouraging yourself to move forward? If the situation has been hard and it's really weighed on your self-esteem and your self-doubt and so on, allow yourself to really feel the more positive things that you really do. You bring life, you bring yourself, that you project out into the world, instead of all the negative things that maybe you were told as a child. Maybe your family has really put you down throughout your whole life. Maybe the society has really made you just feel really different and just not accepted, and they've really isolated you, and some people maybe have abandoned you. Just know that with self-love and respect, we all can move through that. The next card I have is practice. Every day I practice my ability to reach my desired financial goal. So definitely, practice that. Practice on saving money, setting goals for financials, like your financial desires, and really, move yourself towards those things and really grasp all the things that you're wanting in life at this time. We have sacrifice. So there might be some things that you need to sacrifice. Maybe you already have sacrificed a ton in this situation. Maybe it's time for all the other people that have, helped create this situation, and maybe it's their time to sacrifice. Maybe their ignorant beliefs, maybe the cruelness that they have projected onto you. But somebody in this situation definitely needs to sacrifice, and it could be people, it could be things, it could be a career, it could be, financial, but sacrifice is definitely needed, and it is going to occur in the outcome of this situation. So just be wary of that and be prepared if you need to be. Impatient, or impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. So try to be patient. Know that, if you're waiting to meet your Prince Charming, or your, the woman of your dreams, that, that person is going to be presented to you at the right time, divine timing. And know that you were at the right, place at the right time, because you will meet this person, and this person will just probably come in and sweep you off of your feet, if that's your case. But relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So if you have people that in your life that are no longer serving your highest good, that's when the universe is telling us to cut those people out, to release those people because they're no longer serving a purpose in your life. And I know that's easier said than done. I know I'm judged for that because when somebody does me wrong, I give them chance after chance after chance. But after so long, I will just, I'll take those swords and I'll cut them out and I'm done. I don't pretend to I guess I want people to know that, you can't continue to hurt somebody. You can't continue to pretend to be their friend, but behind their back, you're, gossiping and spreading lies and rumors, or you're doing something to harm this person's life or my life, or, So, with relationships, you really have to pay attention to what, people's actions. Are they really helping you out of the goodness of their heart, or is it something to benefit them? Are they taking more than what they are giving back in the relationship, and so on? So we have the Two of Swords, crossroads. So this situation definitely probably has caused a lot of crossroads. It's probably been one of those things, do I go down this path, or do I go down this path, or do I just continue forward? I think that the outcome of this will definitely allow you to choose which, path you want to go on, and it's going to kind of project you and kind of push you into where your life purpose is and what you need to be doing to satisfy yourself, to make yourself happy, to stop dealing with whatever you have had to deal with, and let you focus on, the goodness of life, the unconditional love of life, the happiness, and all the things that life can bring us. So we have healing. So definitely there's going to be a chance to actually heal all the wounds, all the disappointments, all the pain and sorrow that this situation has brought you and brought everybody that's involved in it. We have observe. So definitely be very observant of everything that's going on around you, to your dreams, to if you are clairvoyant and you're receiving, visions and all that, to be very aware of what you are seeing. Maybe write them down in a journal, but just really observe people and things and everything going on around you. We have relationship dynamics. So most situations that are, that are plaguing our life, that are, disrupting us, causing us any problems, disappointing us, typically it has something to do with relationship dynamics. Something is not balanced, something is not fair, or, maybe people are being harsh on you, judging you, whatever it is. But it's time to definitely step back and evaluate all the, the people that you do have in your life, family, friends, if it's a romantic partner, and just make sure that those people are giving you as much as what you're giving them, and that, there's an equal give and take, that they're giving, that they're really putting in as much effort as you are. And if you're not putting in very much effort, then maybe it's you that needs to step up the game and really, give those people the things that they need and, they desire, and that it equals out all the energy that's being, received and put out into, whatever your situation is, to equal it out, to balance it. Because once things are balanced, your life will balance out, and your, relationships and your friendships and your, just your well-being and who you are and how you think and how you react to things and so on. So that's important. We have the Eight of Bees, which is, hang on one second, I like to give the meanings out of the book when I'm dealing with my Steampunk Tarot, the Victorian, because I love the messages. And again, it's in the upright, so that makes me super, super happy. This is a card that represents restriction. You may feel trapped at the mercy of others. Overthinking may also be causing anxiety. So this card can relate to negative thought patterns and not being able to speak your truth or see a way out. Equally, a relationship or career path may have hit a block. Invite others to give you rational advice. So reach out to people and tell them how you're feeling. Tell them, what is going on in your world, and ask them, what advice, what would you do if you're in my situation? Where would you go? And so sometimes we don't want the whole world to know what's going on. if we're struggling financially, if we're, really having a rough time. But at times we really need to reach out to other people. And if you have that support, then that definitely, utilize it. Allow people to help you. Speak your truth. If you're struggling in life, if you're depressed, if you are, financially drowning, and you have to ask for help, because there are people that help. There are people that will ignore you or will say, well, I can't help you. And that's kind of, you find it very disappointing, but there are people out there that will go above and beyond to make sure that you're safe, that you have some food, that you have a roof over your head, that if you're in legal trouble or or whatever's going on in your life, that will definitely go above and beyond to help you. So utilize those people definitely. The next card I pulled is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords depicts two opposing forces that have reached a stalemate. You cannot progress forward with either a relationship or a life decision. There's an answer that's being blocked, maybe by choice. Many times this card will indicate you do not wish to face the truth. The light will be revealed. So if you are denying that, maybe there was somebody that you wanted to believe, was needed to be part of your life, that you loved them, that, maybe you were seeing this person for whom they were not at all. And you're just not wanting to face that person could be, the person that they truly are, or they're not meant to be with you. Maybe it's in a career. Maybe you have hit rock bottom, or maybe you've just hit a block that you're no longer, your career isn't moving forward the way that you had hoped, or your dreams or your desires. Just, try to go within, and really actually, talk to other people about it. Try to receive advice. Try to see the full picture. Reach out to your angels, your ancestors, your guides, and, the higher above, and ask them to please show you, to please guide you in the right direction. Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? Who do I need to release from my life? Is this person meant for me? Am I wrong? Am I feeling like this is a person that would, bring good into my life, when really all they're doing is bringing harm into my world? So we have awareness. When I focus on positive energy, I am aware that I attract more of it. So, just be aware of your thought process. Are you constantly thinking negative thoughts? Are you constantly, you putting yourself down? Are you just constantly thinking the worst of all people around you? Change all that thought process into positive things. Think positive about yourself. Think positive about your situation. Allow new people to come in without judging them and harshly, putting off all the bad things that people have done to you before onto that person. We have fertility. So somebody in this reading could definitely be pregnant or about ready to give birth, or they're going to, somebody might get pregnant. But to me, this screams like planting your seeds, your new seeds for your life, for your new life, for things to start growing, to expand. So there's going to be a lot of fertility in this situation, as long as you stay positive and believe. We have make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right action gets shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. We have friendships. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And that's, even if those friendships don't progress or they don't last forever, that person was in your life to teach you a lesson, or for vice versa, you were in their life to teach them a lesson. So, really embrace the friendships that you do have. Really embrace, the people that you feel that you can rely on and count on and talk to, and that aren't, going behind your back and, harming you in some way or doing bad things to you. So friendships are really important, and it's time to really pay attention to whom you are considering a friend, what they truly are, giving you in return of what you're giving them. Is it, don't overthink it, obviously, but just make sure it's an equal give and take. and that their intentions are good. We have Four of Swords recovery, so you're definitely going to recover from the situation, and all the other people will eventually recover also. But the only way to recover is to really realize what you're recovering from. What has really happened in this situation? Whom caused it? Did I cause it? Did they cause it? Did we both? Just really evaluate what it is you're recovering from, and then take it, day by day, step by step, especially if it's from an addiction. Addictions are extremely hard to get over. They are extremely hard to conquer because it's something that we are doing to make ourselves feel good. Well, if they are making us feel good, why would we want to release them? Because they're bad for our health, or they're bad for our relationships, or we're breaking the law, or we're doing something that isn't healthy, obviously, and it's filled up with darkness instead of love and light. So, but recovery, if you are a recovering alcoholic, drug addict, sex addict, gambling addict, we know, you know, and I know that you're never fully recovered from it. You have to take it day by day. Is somebody going to offer you what you're trying to recover from? Are you going to relapse? Are you going to turn back to that if something bad happens? It's just always constantly a fight, and we're always constantly recovering from that. So we have sorrow. So this situation has brought a lot of sorrow, has caused a lot of sorrow, not only for you, but for the people around you. And you may not see that at this time, and people may not admit that, but there's been a ton of sorrow in this situation. So it's time to definitely allow yourself to start to heal. Allow you to recover from what has caused that sorrow, to release it after you've healed from it and felt, all the disappointment, all the pain, with what I've gone through in my life, and going through this recovery and trying to heal myself from traumas that were, have been, stagnant and lingering since I was a child. I will have like a really good day. I feel really good and up, but at a moment's time, I just can feel like my heart break because I'll think of something, or something reminds me of, my family, or of a situation that I found myself in, and so on and so on. So it's, the healing process definitely takes a long time. Do you fully heal from everything that you go through? I don't think that's possible in one lifetime, but we are able to recover from it and move on. We have the polar, oh my gosh, I don't know what is wrong with me. Solar chakra. So definitely allow yourself to feel what that presents, what that brings. And let me grab my book real quick. I'm going to pause. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to give all the key words and everything to it. So the key facts is color yellow, sound ram, element fire, and then the glands are the pancreas, and the key words are I can. And it is located above the navel area and just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. This chakra is associated with clairsenses, which is the inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To strengthen this chakra, try this breathing exercise. Close your eyes, and as you inhale deeply through your nose, breathe in the color yellow. See it coming from a glowing, brilliant sun. Send this vital energy to your solar I never can say that, plexus or whatever. Exhale through your mouth all energies that don't serve you. Believe that you have the relationship you desire, and you will. So try that exercise and see if that really helps you strengthen that and to clear out all the negative and all the, the stuff that we need to release. We have religion and spirituality. Maybe you struggle with being able to balance those. Maybe you are a spiritual person and you don't believe in religion. Maybe this whole situation is because of religion and spirituality. Maybe people have been harsh on your beliefs. Maybe you've been harsh on their beliefs. But to be able to balance them out, to try to understand that we all have our own will. We're all able to believe in the things that we want, and to say to ourselves that because we're religious doesn't mean that we're right, and because they're spiritual doesn't mean they're wrong, or vice versa. So really try to balance those out. We have the Lovers card, so this could be a sign of Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but to me it is. There might be a love situation coming in for you. Maybe maybe this involves a love situation. Maybe somebody did you wrong in your life when it came to love. But, you know, no matter what we do, every situation that we go through in life, we always need to bring unconditional love into it. Because honestly, that is going to make it much more healthier and happier. And it's going to kind of cut out all the meanness and, you know, the darkness that when we don't have love in our hearts, and unconditional love brings into every situation. But let me read this to you. It is, in your reading, the Lovers promises you that love is coming. It is also a reminder that love means maturity and choosing the right partner or path. You should look to long-term happiness rather than trying to fulfill only short-term desires. The Lovers ask you also how much you love yourself. Look at familiar patterns in your life and establish whether or not they still serve you. If not, perhaps it's time to make a choice that leads you more firmly towards future happiness. There would be much to gain. So I'll leave it at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next card is the Five of Wands. Let me pull that up because I like to read it out of here too. So the Five of Wands is a card of conflict. You may find yourself scattered, distracted, tending to everything and nothing. Since wands deal with your dreams and goals, it usually means this conflict resides within you. Your energy moves outward in many directions, yet you suffering inside. Take this card as a warning. Find ways to bring calm and focus to your mind, and these troubles will only increase. Or these troubles will only increase. I knew I said that wrong. And then the last two cards are just advice from the universe. So the first one is, no two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Comparisons, because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case between me and you, the universe. So know that two flowers don't grow the same. No matter, they could look the same, but they're going to have something different. And we need to respect that about each and every person that we come into contact with. And last but not least is, give yourself much more credit. A stranger than strange, preponderous to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships, and those in challenging relationships aren't always those that are bad at relationships. Oh, see, wow, even though I used ponderous, this one is really good. Please ponder the universe. So that is what I had for pile number 2. I really hope that it resonated with you. I hope it, gave you some, information on how your outcome is going to end, what you need to work on, what people around you need to work on, and just, I hope that it just, helped you to maybe get out of your head and stop allowing all those panicking thoughts and, all the things that we all do, overtake your everyday life. And I pray that this situation and your outcome will be coming soon. So I'm sending you so much unconditional love always. I ask if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you would, I'd greatly appreciate it. And for all my subscribers, I love all of you. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. I'm sending you all so much healing, peace, and positive vibes each and every day. Peace.